Today is our first Sunday collection. It means that we give away the entire cash collection to an organization that we feel is doing the work of our values in our community. And today we give all the cash in the collection plate to the Human Rights Initiative. And we want to welcome up Kavita to tell us about this. If you're writing a check, you can write HRI in the memo line and write the check to the church. There will also be text to give instructions on the screens. But first, Kavita, talk to us.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for welcoming me today on your Easter Sunday. My name is Kavita Kandakar-Chopra. I'm the Deputy Director at Human Rights Initiative of North Texas. And I wanted to start off today by telling a bit of a personal story about my father. My father moved to the United States in 1983. He grew up in a small village, small town in India, penniless, the youngest son of 5 siblings, and grew up with a blind mother and no father in a small 2-room apartment. And from that, he eventually made his way to the United States to earn his master's degree with the help of his eldest brother. My father and my mother came to the United States to become what I like to call those hyphenated Americans, Indian-American. And when I go to work every day at Human Rights Initiative, I have the immense fortune of witnessing that same sort of rebirth with our clients each and every day. We help people like Luis, who is a young man from El Salvador, one of the unaccompanied minors you may have heard of back in 2014. Luis came to the United States after being attacked by gang members in his home country and essentially left for dead. He recovered in a hospital for several weeks, eventually made the journey to the United States where he was reunited with his mother. And after months of advocacy from HRI attorneys, he was granted legal permanent status. Luis is now on a full ride scholarship at University of Texas, Dallas, and we're very proud of him. We also help women like Layla, a Sudanese mother of 4, who was a survivor of female mutilation, which is a very common practice in several African countries. When she learned her husband had the intention of making sure their daughters also went through this procedure, she put her foot down. She decided to leave her husband and make a new life in the United States as a single mother of 4 children under the age of 11. She had to learn a new language, a new way of life, and fight for her asylum case all at the same time. But she did it because that's what it took to keep her daughters safe. At Human Rights Initiative, we serve clients like Layla and Luis, victims of violence, of domestic violence, sexual assault, asylum seekers, children who've been abused, abandoned, or neglected, and so many more. And our work is vitally important now, but we do it with a small staff of just 13 employees. And we're able to serve over 650 clients by mobilizing a network of over 350 attorneys who volunteer their services to our clients. This in turn multiplies every donor dollar by 5. I started this morning telling you about my father because while his journey to America was very different than many of our clients, I think the root of the story is the same. He came here to change the trajectory of his life and in turn change the trajectory of my own. And many of our clients do the same. They come here to change their lives for themselves and their children. And they come here to enjoy the freedoms and liberties that often those of us born here take for granted. And really, they come here to start anew, which I couldn't think of a more fitting theme than for Easter Sunday. So I hope you'll support us in our important work here at Human Rights Initiative, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Kavita. We have been greatly blessed, so let us give generously so that the work of HRI continues to thrive in our community. The offering will be given and received.